right?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Anyway,
enough.
let's move on to RCB. Well, they're on a complete down now. We're hoping that they win the last 4 games and go up. So you know, um, Faf extremely inconsistent. 2 games good, everything else shit. Uh,
Mm.
Virat Kohli, no, that innings of 58 from 53. You bat at 110 there. If you bat it at 130, you get to 180, 190 against Gujarat, they lose the game. The game's done right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Virat, okay, Kohli was amazing in the power play, okay, but after that it was just dot after dot after dot, right? So I think Kohli just he's got runs under his belt. If he can build on that, that's great. Rajat
yeah. I
Patidar, yeah. One second. Okay, Rajat Patidar, he shows hope. Better than Anuj Rawat, hopefully. I think he can perform. It would have been better if KS Bharat was with us, but he's not. So Patidar, in Patidar, we hope. Maxwell, Shabaz, Lomrer, Karthik. I think uh, all of those need to be used for cameos, including Maxwell. I'm saying this especially including Maxwell because I want the runs to come from Faf, Kohli, Patidar, and the others. If they can just go and bang, you get a huge score because Maxwell can hit you 30 from 10. Dinesh Karthik can hit you 30 from 10. You got 60 from 20 there. Lomra Shabazz hit you whatever 30 from 20. You got 90 from 5 overs right there, right? If you can get those cameos in, and especially if you got a good start from Kohli, Faf, Patidar, then you look really solid. Other than that, if I look at the bowling, Shabazz, he's bowled well, consistent lines. He's gotten a couple of wickets here and there. Wanindu, I would have liked Chahal over him, but I don't have Chahal. So he's not been that bad, but he's not been getting wickets like he used at the start of the season. Um, Harshal Patel, before he left because of his sister's death, may she rest in peace. And after that, we see two different players. I think that he's carrying or something like that's affecting his performance. It's what I feel. I know he's allowed to have an off game. He's had quite a few after that. So I just hope he comes back to top form. Hazelwood's been class, accurate. I know he had a bad game recently, but he's been class for us. Siraj has been up down, up down, up down. I hope Siraj can do well, and I think this game we'll find out a lot more from RCB because if they lose this one, they've lost 4 at Tottenham. They're almost down and out, right? Because then
yeah.
they have to win the next 3 games to have a chance to qualify. So this is a really important game from that perspective.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff has been said there. I mean, yeah, I mean, Kohli's first game, back to form. I mean, I don't know if you can really call it form. Kohli's first game back to scoring a fair amount of runs. He did at a relatively low strike rate, but one step at a time. Let's first not have him hit. Let's first get him into double figures. Then we'll see if he can actually contribute meaningfully to the team. Patidar obviously played well. Maxwell, again, I feel like what Maxwell did against GT was kind of a cameo, 33 of 18. But in those situations where Faf doesn't perform, you need Maxwell to sort of stay towards the end. We've seen what he can do. I think the 2014 is everyone's ideal of Maxwell. Yeah, yeah, sure. Everyone's ideal of Maxwell. He
I
scored
mean,
like
2021 is also a good thing for Maxwell. Like, if you can just build
yeah.
on that season. Look, see, what I expected from RCB was 4 people having 400 plus run season, and those 4 people were Faf, Kohli, Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik. So if those 4 have 400 run plus seasons, you're good to go. But the way it's going now, I think only one of them can make it there, and that's quite sad because then you just lose the IPL. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and yeah, against Gujarat, as you said, like Hazelwood hasn't had an off game, but overall their bowling is looking okay. Obviously, you already talked about Harshal, but an informed Harshal, as well as Hazelwood trying to like being a bit
see,
more consistent is
yeah,
pretty good bowling.
uninformed Harshal wins you the Gujarat game.
Yeah, and also the the Gujarat game was actually like fairly close until the very end. Like again, Tewatia carried Gujarat as we've talked about when we talked about Gujarat. So RCB did have a pretty good chance, and yeah, RCB CSK today as we talked about, and we'll see you in incredibly important direct like must win for CSK, and it's pretty must-win for RCB in the sense that they
I
need
mean,
it.
I'd say right now it's a must-win for RCB because
Yeah.
if you lose 4 on a trot, in your head also you're a bit off going into 3 must-win games. So, like, if you won 2 games and then you go into 3 must-win games, you have the momentum with you. RCB's momentum has just been hit by a brick wall,
Yeah.
and that wall is as strong as Rahul Dravid. So, like,
Hmm.
so
Fair enough. Fair enough.
all
Yeah.
right. So next team KKR.
Yeah. KKR